Hi again, Gurney. Mr. Cannon here with another Lagoon book. This one is called The Librarian from the Black Lagoon. Mrs. Shear from the Black Lagoon? That would be funny. Now, boys and girls, I want to let you know that all these books are found in the Gurney Library. I actually got these out before we weren't allowed to go back to school. So these books will be in the library when we do go back to school. So if you like any of the books that you're hearing, make sure that you check them out. All right. Today our class is going to the library. We've been hearing some really scary things about the place. Class, today we will visit the school library. Oh no. The library is somewhere behind the boiler room. It's called Media Center of the Earth. Mrs. Beamster is a librarian. The kids call her the Laminator. They say she laminates you if you talk in the library. She also has a library assistant named Igor. You know you're getting close to the library by the signs on the wall. No talking beyond this point. No whispering beyond this point. No breathing beyond this point. They say you're allowed to stay in the library as long as you can hold your breath. Some kids last as long as a minute. That doesn't include the time in the decontamination room. There you have to put on hairnets and rubber gloves. Next, you have to go through the gum detector. Once you're finally in the library, you can't actually check out the books. In fact, you can't take them off the shelves. To keep the books in alphabetical order, Mrs. Beamster bolts them together. Also, they say the shelves are electrified. If you twist your neck and squint, you can read the spines. Everyone says the best part of a library visit is story time. All the kids stand at attention with Mrs. Beamster while Mrs. Beamster reads one of the cards from the card catalog. Or if you catch her in a good mood, she'll recite the Dewey Decimal System by heart. That would be boring. They say Mrs. Beamster has a crush on Mr. Dewey in that she carries his picture in a lead pocket around her neck. She also has rubber stamps on the soles of her shoes, and whenever she steps, it says, "Overdue." She seems to have ears on the back of her head. If she catches you whispering, you're laminated. They say she puts glue on all the chairs so you won't wiggle. Then she shows you slides of all her vacations since 1902. She goes to the same place every year, the Library of Congress. Mrs. Beamster also subscribes to 3 magazines, the Mortician's Monthly, the complete pamphlet of zip codes, and Spots Illustrated, the magazine for cleaner laundry. These you do get to read, but stay away from her plants. They are Venus fly traps. And don't pet the animals in her petting zoo, which contains a piranha and a porcupine. Don't go near her computer either. It uses a real mouse. Well, it's time to go. As we get near the library, there are lots of signs. They all look like nice signs. Books are fun. Books are joy. Books can take you everywhere. It's kind of starting to remind me of the Gurney Library. We march right in and sit down in little chairs. These must be the ones without glue. Mrs. Beamster comes over with an armful of books and puts them on the table. Then she smiles and hands me one. It's a book of knock-knock jokes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? Dish is a nice place to be. I'm going to love the library. I think Mrs. Shear is more like that librarian than the mean old librarian in the beginning of the book. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the book today. Bye, guys.